Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Whiskey Sour Libations and Conversations. I'm your host, Dominique, and this week's episode is not sponsored by Maker's Mark, but every week I'm gonna say what I'm drinking until we get a whiskey sponsor. Hey, ew. This week I have some very special guests with me. As you can see, if you're watching, you see Farron, Io, and Kendra. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have a great.
I'm also here.
I said Io.
She said your name
second.
No, I know. I was saying it. She said thank you for having us, and I was like, yes, I am also here.
Anyway,
yes, you are. A very Io response.
It is. Everybody. I just want Io to know that she kind of hurts my feelings sometimes when she calls me old.
I love your old ass.
See, there we go.
To everybody.
I know, but I've just been very sensitive lately, and I don't like being called old. I'm fine whining. So can we figure out something?
No. The rest of us get it, so you got to get it too.
Why do I have to
y'all
get
cannot
it?
know.
But I told you I'm sensitive.
I will not call you old if you genuinely don't like it. They're
it's fine.
Because they don't get to have feelings.
No. I was just being silly. It's
Did
fine.
You say I don't have feelings?
Oh, I have a feeling.
Especially you.
Just one.
It's one.
Kendra has feelings. You do not.
I have feelings. Thank you.
It's one.
You have one feeling.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, and it's a gift and a curse. And I feel like things that I remember when Aaliyah died, right? This is not funny, but it's funny. And I went to a Backstreet Boys concert, and they stopped the show, and they said, we lost a really great friend last night, and so everybody's quiet. I'm like, oh. And then my cousin looked at me like, really? And I'm like, oh, that's not bad to say. He's like, you shut the fuck up. I'm like, okay.
Well, how was your tone? Was it like, the song's coming? Or was it like a genuine, I'm sad?
It was how I said it. Oh.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
I don't think it was mean at all. And apparently I'm just a cold-hearted snake. So it's fine. So I said one feeling.
That escalated quickly.
Well, that's like the story of my life. Things tend to escalate very quickly, and I don't know how I get to a lot of spaces that I end up in. I'm like, I'm gonna have to do better, and I'm working on it.
I can't relate to that at all.
That's all you can
do. Never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about the whole conversation that we had offline about your driving record. That's how you get there, but fine.
My California license is spotless.
Okay. Anyway,
simplicity in that, right?
But how are you in Florida?
I'm not in Florida. I live in California.
Oh, bitch. Anyway, y'all.
I'm calling you old because you're forgetful. I live in California.
I'm not forgetful. Bitch, I know where you at, but I know where these misdemeanors and stuff happen. Anyway,
I've never had
think about it.
I've never been charged with a misdemeanor. I've never been charged with a misdemeanor.
She never said she's never had one. They just didn't charge her. Right. These things are very specific.
It's
so
fine.
What's the next segment?
So
what are we doing?
I was if you would hush, I could get it out. So I want to play a game of Never Have I Ever with y'all before we get into the questions and the topics and stuff. And so I figured that this could be a kind of fun and spicy episode. Everybody's getting to know each other, and you might be meeting new viewers and listeners. So I want us to really have a good gay old time, okay? Like the Flintstones, okay? So I want to play a game of Never Have I Ever. You're going to say 2 questions. We're going to drink or not drink. Farron, I know you're not. Are you drinking? You going to drink or what you saying?
I got water.
She got, okay, so
the immune system is questionable at best, so just water.
Okay. So, Io, I'm going to have you start us off. Never have you ever what? And
never have I ever lived with an ex.
Okay, can we be a little more raunchy than this?
Oh,
that's very safe.
Raunchy.
Yeah, I mean, no, I say have a good time. I'm gonna get in y'all business. Y'all gonna get in my business.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing stories. I thought we were just drinking.
I mean, we can just drink. I mean, but I would like to play the game as well. So that's very vanilla.
Oh shit. Okay, so you want me to think of something raunchy I haven't done? Can you come back to me?
I'm like, let me rethink this.
So what happens? What happens if you have done it? You drink?
Yes, and if you haven't done it, you don't drink.
Okay.
If you don't currently have a drink,
you should get a drink, friend.
Oh yeah, you breastfeeding. You can't.
She could get the water.
It's so far. Okay. Am I gonna mess it up if I go get it?
Go grab the water, sis.
Sweetie, you were 15 minutes late. You have messed it up.
No.
Thank you, fair.
Text. This said 4:30.
No.
Let me find my screenshot.
4.
Just go get the water, Kendra. We recording.
Never have I ever, IO.
Oh, never have I ever gone streaking. Is that a good one?
No, it is. Yeah, that is a good one.
Okay, good. Oof, thank God. I've never gone streaking.
Nobody drank?
Nobody drank. I don't think, do black people do that?
I was just gonna say, I don't think we guys do that.
I don't think black people do that.
I've seen somebody be forced into it because somebody took their clothes.
Okay, that wasn't intentional streaking.
Yeah.
That's not consensual streaking.
That feels like assault.
Yeah, I'm like, I do. We're not putting a pin in that, by the way.
I mean, it was my clothes.
Okay.
What
did you do?
Huh?
Did you do what you do?
I didn't do it. So I was a bystander. I was in high school, and we just like hang out in random places. I think we was at a park, maybe. And this guy, I don't remember why he took his clothes off. Maybe it was a dare or something.
Okay.
And then somebody took his clothes, and he was out there.
That's high school, yeah.
Yeah, it was high school shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I can see that happening, but I'm also ignorant now, and I would do that. So, I mean, at least I'm honest.
Oh,
that's how you can be.
Yeah. Baron.
It's hard.
It is. I've done so much things. Like every question I keep finding. I've done that. I've done that. Does it have to be something?
I'm so thankful you.
I mean, you
can do something I haven't done, right?
It can be something that you have done, and then you're trying to see if we have also done it.
Okay. I didn't understand.
That's not fair. You know too much about business.
I'm in.
Okay.
Never have I ever had friends with benefits. I actually have, but
those some good benefits.
What'd you say?
Those some good benefits too.
That part. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna circle back. Kendra.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, your turn, Kendra.
Never have I ever tossed some salad.
Y'all out here eating butt?
That was a long thinking process, Farron.
Huh?
Yeah,
I was gonna be honest.
I'm so glad you did, because I was staring at your window like, you better take a sip.
I was like, should we lie?
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I was looking at your window like, now, bitch, you know damn well.
You would have got the text like, drinking.
Right, I would have texted her like, oh, really?
Okay. Never have I ever had sex in my mother's bed.
No.
High school, my little twin size was too small.
I was in college when it happened. I had a queen size, but I just didn't give a fuck.
Feeling good.
You was a disrespectful little somebody, huh?
Did you change the sheets?
No, that's gonna tell on you. Why would my
mom how you change the sheets?
You put a towel down or a different blanket or something over the bed.
I don't think
you were polite.
Okay.
You were polite there. I did not do none of that shit.
Kendra, I think it's because we're only children. So like, no. I had like a good sized bed. I had plenty of space. There was no one else to blame it on. Wasn't nobody else in the house.
That's the real thing.
Yeah,
there was literally no one else to blame it on.
Yeah, I was the only person in the house, which is why I needed to cover up her bed in order to do it, because there was no one else to blame but me.
No, I just was like, oh, if the spots, oh well. So I was a very, never mind. Anyway, okay, second question. Io, never have I ever what? I got glitter on my face. You
got it. Never have I ever peed on a partner. I mean, 100% urine, not squirting in the pee. So 100% urine. Never have ever peed on a partner.
No, I don't think I've ever done that. That's a good question, though.
Well, wait.
Okay.
It wasn't sexual, but it did happen. We were in the shower.
I didn't say it was sexual. I said never ever done.
I was thinking sexual, but I was like, wait, I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Fan married life is lit, y'all. Woo!
Yeah, I'm like, okay. All right. Next, Farron. Miss Farron Moore. Mrs. Farron Moore.
This is actually okay. Never have I ever used handcuffs.
I don't remember.
Do they count as handcuffs if they were they still handcuffs?
I don't think so.
They count as handcuffs. Like
I tied somebody up. Yeah, I counted that. That's why I took the sip, because it wasn't necessarily handcuffs, but I tied. Yeah.
The question was handcuffs or other implements. So yes.
Good job. Yeah, I did that.
I've never done that.
Yeah. Kendra, never have I ever.
Never mind.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Never have I ever been caught by the authorities.
When you say caught, what does that mean? Like because caught can mean like, oh, I got pulled over, or did I get caught fucking?
Yeah. No, like caught doing it.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Oh, how about just
authorities as in police?
Yes. Specific.
Okay, then no.
You look like you want to take a sip, Ayo.
No, I don't.
Oh, you kept moving the drink.
I know you did move that cup. I'm like,
oh no, I just have a drinking problem. I just want to.
Dom, take your sip. I saw you.
No, I didn't get caught. Technically, I didn't get caught, and we got pulled over afterwards. Okay. And I didn't get caught by the authorities either. The second time, it was a crackhead that caught us. It was watching us from the window.
That's why I was specific. I was like, because I've been caught by parents.
Oh, yeah. No, specifically.
And friends, but never.
You've been caught by your parents. I can't wait to hear this story.
I cannot imagine.
Me
I can't wait to hear this story either. When we hang up, I want all of this. Because I don't
no. I'm going to follow up and ask, since now that she said it, because I'm going to follow up.
Not my sweet you know who catching you. Ooh.
No, she didn't. Well, she didn't catch me in the act. She could just tell it was a rush cleanup, and she got me. So what I'm actually talking about, my partner's parent, his dad caught us.
Oh, who cares? That ain't your daddy.
I mean, hell, he had my mama's number because, like our families were close. I was with that person for a couple years during high school. So yeah, he could have ratted me out. He just didn't.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. Never have I ever. Oh, okay. I feel like so never have I ever stashed my drawers in my mama coat when I went to go get fucked by somebody.
That's
Oh, you did do this. Okay, that's so specific.
That's so specific.
It really was. And I honestly forgot. And I went home to visit after like some years. And I wore this coat one day and I was like, oh, what's in the pocket? Y'all, it was my drawers.
Why did you need to take them off before you got there?
Why was it your mama's coat?
Before you got to the getting fucked part?
Well, so many questions.
I wanted to be ready to go. I was already hot and bothered.
She was like easy access.
Yeah, so I was ready to go when I got there.
You had her coat?
So my mama be having bomb coats, y'all. I stole one of her coats. And this coat, for real, my mama like 5'2". It's too long for her. And so I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna wear this. And so that's what happened. And I just forgot to take the drawers out the pocket. So that lets me know she got too many coats because some years had passed. Yeah, she ain't wore it. And I'm like, could you imagine my mama calling me and was like, so I found your drawers in my coat because you're the only person that could fit this size.
It was year-old drawers in her coat.
It was some years, some years had passed.
After you had been hot and bothered. So these were crusty drawers?
No, they wasn't crusty. That's why I took them off before. I was just ready to go. So they were not crusty. But I just was like, this is embarrassing.
Wait, so did you find them or was someone else around when you found them?
No, I found them and I was by myself. And I was like, like, could you imagine? Like I sometimes I try to play the phone call, like what the phone call would have been like, because it could have gone like my mom could have been very calm or very, very bitchy and upset.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I would pray that I'm like, well, I'm grown. You said I was grown and grown things happen.
That you grown. These are your panties.
You in my coat pocket.
In my coat pocket. What if she had jammed her hand in there? The disgust.
I would have just denied. I'm gonna be honest. I would have denied.
I'm like trying to think of a lot that would even make sense. Like
nothing, girl.
I got nothing.
And I'm like, I
laundry. They could have been
started my period, and I didn't want to mess up these panties because these are my favorite. Like, but that don't make sense because who takes off underwear when they period start?
I mean, you could have went and got from Target, and you wanted to get the granny panties because of that.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I'm just terrible. I'm better at 35. Okay. And yeah.
We believe you.
Whoa! I saw your face, Farron. Don't do that.
We believe you, friend. You better now.
Speaking of sex and panties,
what?
Because I said I was going to get into y'all business,
and
I want to know what was your worst sexual encounter.
Well, I'll go first. I'm gonna go first because mine wasn't that long ago.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, mine wasn't that long ago, so I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
My worst sexual encounter was when I was fresh out of a very long-term relationship. This is the first person I went out with right after. Went on a date. We went bar hopping. We ate. We had a good time. I had just, moved out. So I was like, this is not safe. People, please don't do this. But I was like, okay, let's see what's up, right? So I bought into my empty ass apartment with just my bed. And because niggas don't care. So I bought into my empty apartment. And niggas don't care. And so we begun coitus. And I'm trying to remember why it was so bad. Well, I mean, he was erect and, size wasn't really an issue. I'm not a size queen. Like, you don't have to be, huge or whatever. But it was just a lot of work on my part. And that's cool. I don't have to starfish it, but he kind of starfished it. Like, he was just kind of there. He was just he was making. And you know how, like, if you're a sexual woman, you like when men make noises, but he was like so into it. And I was like, yeah, can I get some help? Like, he was like, ooh, oh my God. And I was like, Yeah.
She's just lying.
I wish I was enjoying this also and as well. And he was just kind of there. And then like I gave him a chance to be like, you know, the aggressor, and he was just very kind of like, what's the polite way to put it? His stroke had no fucking rhythm. So it was just like nothing really going on. And
was he
like
black?
Girl, first of all, only. Okay.
Okay.
You need a black card.
I'm an equal opportunity employer, so
I'm not.
You need a black card to get into the pearly gates. Love it.
Okay. I'm not. And it's not like a thing. It's just like a attraction wise. That's just
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm attracted
What that girl say? It's a preference.
It's a preference, friends.
It's a preference.
It's a preference. I tried before, and it was terrible with a white dude, and it was fucking awful. But we're not talking about that. So it was just bad. He had zero rhythm. I will say this though. He's from LA, and he played in a band. He's like singer in like a rock band. So you know.
So he was like a hipster black white boy, a black.
That's one way to put it. Yeah. Yeah. But long story short, it was just awful. We personally just didn't gel together. And then when he got up, and I don't realize how rude what I said was until like right after. But I was like, yeah, if I have to get up really early, so. And he was like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you fucked the shit out of me. And I was like.
At least he said it right.
Yeah.
He was right. And then he left. And I think he just knew it was bad. Because he tried to hit me up like once or twice after that. And I was like very like, oh no, that's not what this was. We're not friends. I was just trying to, you know, get back out there. So that shit was terrible. It was so awful. The kissing was bad. And I didn't kiss him until we started getting into it. But I think I was just so determined to like just get another body under me to get over my past situation. And it was not a good one. And then I was really sad because I was like, damn, that was not worth it.
And you had to sit with your reality, sit with your mind.
Yeah. But other than that, I had a great time, you know. It was like being a virgin again. Woo!
Okay. I don't think I've ever had that like a rhythm issue with like a black guy. The white guy that I fucked, I did not like have a rhythm issue at all. So that's just weird. Like I just
is it like that was gonna be my question. Like, was it just the wrong rhythm or it was just an off one?
There was a lack of rhythm. Like I couldn't, you know how you want to like, you know, you want to get into the rhythm with them.
You want to compliment their movement.
Yes, exactly. I couldn't figure out what he was doing. So I was trying to like, throw it back. But every time I would throw it back, he would also be going back. And I was like, well, you've been back there for like 30 seconds. So when are you coming forward? And then he would come forward and I'd be like, I don't understand. And then he would come. I don't know if y'all had somebody do the circles. He was not high.
His hair went in the game.
And I don't know if y'all have ever had somebody try to like, he tried to like stir me and that was a mistake.
Stir you? Like
he was like he was like,
the start. I'm like stir you. Okay.
Like I looked and his chest was doing one of these and I was
like, your chest shouldn't be moving, but your pelvis should.
Like,
yeah. And then you know, I don't know if y'all ever heard the phrase "your clit is not a DJ booth," but he was really like, and I was like, okay, we could just not.
Yeah, no, I yeah. Ooh, I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, and he did it while he was doing this, and he was like, "Let me reach around and make this worse." I was like, "No,
like, okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's just. Yeah, I mean, I got fucked like a blow up dog. Huh? I got fucked like a blow up dog, and you know how they kind of. Okay, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. Okay, sometimes first sexual encounters are very awkward. And you kind of have to figure out the rhythm of things or what this person like, because you not necessarily going in, well, how do you want to be fucked? Now, I have had that happen. It was this old guy that I used to date. He was very wanting to know, but it was like a whole part of the whole game, right? Mm-hmm. You all right over there, friend?
Yeah, I got an annoying text. I'm here. I'm sorry.
Okay. And
What was
so
like?
I gave this person the Joan Clayton 3-month rule, y'all. I'm not the type of bitch that gives anybody like because I'm not a firm believer in that because I have had sex with an ex on the first date and we dated for like 5 years. So I was like, maybe let's see because I really like this guy. 3-month rule, Joan Clayton. And I knew when it was going to go down based on the chemistry that we had intellectually. I was like, we're attracted to each other. It's going to be great dick.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all. I was like, I didn't even know what to do or if I should touch or anything because it was just like, and there was no engagement. There was no kissing, no nothing. And when it was done, I was like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. So I was like, this is the first time we had sex.
Right.
It's not gonna be bad. It's not gonna be like this forever. Like this person could be my potential husband. I don't know. So we linked back up again.
God bless you.
And because I just knew I was like, no, like it was just that awkward. Right, I was like, it was just the first time, y'all. He started fucking me like that again, and I stopped him. And I said, I don't know who or what you've been fucking, but I don't want to be fucked like that. And I was like,
gotta let them hoes know.
I was like, I think we need to be friends. Like, I think we don't have any sexual chemistry.
Did he agree?
I don't know if he did. Maybe he wanted to finish, but I wasn't letting him.
Oh, this was in the middle.
This is in the middle. I stopped him.
Good job.
No,
women. That's impressive.
No, we don't. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
I should have stopped Buddy when he started doing this on my vagina.
Yeah.
I should have stopped him.
Yeah, I just couldn't, y'all, because it took my pussy 2.5 days to recover from that last session. I was not going through that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that ain't even the worst. That ain't even, girl, I've had a lot of bad sex and a lot of good sex. So, yeah. Next, Farron.
Okay. So, this is my first year in college. And me and this guy had been super flirty for a while. So, we finally like, okay, let's make it happen. I go to his apartment because he was like in his 3rd or 4th year, so he lived off campus. I went to his apartment and he immediately just assumes that I'm going to suck his dick. And he puts me in the 69 position. So I'm sitting on his face, but I'm like, your dick is not going in my mouth. I'm not doing it. So I just give him a hand job. And I'm just stroking. I'm facing his dick and I'm just rubbing it with my hand. I was like, I'm not putting this in my mouth. And so, so he got so hot and bothered doing that by the time he put the condom on and we started fucking, 2 strokes in, he fakes a cramp. He has to stop. He takes me back to this campus. And we never attempted that shit again.
Were y'all still friends?
I mean, we were still cordial with each other because, I mean, it's not like we were together. We never even dated. We were just flirty. We would say little shit to each other in passing. But, yeah, we didn't. It was nothing more than that. But that shit never happened again. Yes.
Okay, so why? Okay, so did you not want to suck his dick because you was like, oh, so you think that I have to suck your dick because you eat my coochie, or like, so what made you not want to suck his dick?
It was the audacity.
Don't just shove it in my face.
So okay,
like you just like, he just laid down and was like, turn this way. Oh, so you just assume that's what I want to do. And I wasn't like a real big on giving head at the time anyway.
Okay.
So it was like, this ain't something I feel like I have to do for a nigga I'm just fucking. So
yeah,
I'm not doing it.
I agree.
I was like, I'm not doing it. And
I agree. No, that's real. I believe, because I don't believe that you should suck everybody dick or eat everybody coochie. So I fuck with that. But I was just like, what happened?
Like you just assumed that this was you gonna better just pop this right on. And if you came that fast, sir, I would have never got fucked because you going down on me. I didn't come.
Okay, because I was gonna ask
like
you that.
nothing,
did
nothing
come.
came of it. Nothing came. He came.
He came.
But that's
Oh, okay.
it.
Okay.
But lied and said he had a cramp.
Yeah,
Right.
he said he had a cramp, and I was like, "You don't have a cramp. Like you're done." This was literally 2 strokes, and he was done.
So if he was smart, he wouldn't have even wanted the head because he knew
Exactly, because you know that's gonna fuck up your stroke game, so you don't even want head. But I was like,
or you
nope.
shouldn't.
I mean,
don't be mad at him because he know what you had down there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Whatever.
You know?
You caught him off
No.
guard.
That,
I mean,
it
the
was
man ain't know.
terrible. That was probably the worst. And then I've had like really bad head before. Like he
Oh my
hurt
God,
me. It
so
took
many
me some
times.
days
He
to
A
heal
lot
up.
of- it's a lot of
hurt.
niggas out here. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, it's a lot of
He was
niggas out here
very
thinking they can
teethy.
eat. Mhm.
Very
Teeth.
So many times. Yeah.
How?
It's like everything you see, including porn, tells you to use your tongue. Where the fuck does your teeth come into play?
Oh
I have
my
also been teethed. Yes.
God.
Teeth. I need that on a shirt. Don't teeth
I've
me.
been teethed. Don't teeth me. I've also been teethed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
Like I was sore for a few days after, and I was like, "Oh, never again." So the sex wasn't.
If you had
terrible.
said worst
Let's do
head,
this
that was not
again,
worst
but don't
head.
go down on me. Like, just don't even do it. I'm not gonna train you. I'm not gonna teach you how to do it. Just don't do it.
Teeth.
We didn't even get to sex because he like did this, and then he was like, and then he like kind of bit down, and he got like the small lips, and I was like, get off me. Never mind, get out, get out. That was college, but I was like, get out.
Oh my God. I didn't even
And
know.
you're lucky I'm not a mean person because I will say your name on this podcast. You know who you are.
I never like I've heard of niggas getting teeth. Like my homeboy just told me a story about getting teeth and how he wanted to fight her. But
You should.
clit teeth, like
I have never heard.
was it wait, oh my God. Because you know
Well, he
how
sucked me like a
sensitive-
vacuum, and then he was like, and I think it
And
got
that can
sucked
hurt
up.
too.
Like he was doing like one of these, and I think it got sucked up, and then it like went inside the teeth, and I was just like, no.
Did he have a gap? He got
I
stuck
was
in the
about to say the guy that I was with, he had a
No, he
gap,
didn't have a gap.
and I feel like he was trying to, but it wasn't a big gap. So it's like, dude, you thought this was gonna fit in there? Like, what are you doing? Like, you do realize it gets bigger when it's ready. When it's
Even
ready
if
to
it
play.
don't.
Like,
It should never be between your teeth.
it is not going to fit between your teeth at any point. So yeah, that was the thing.
Okay, let's pause there.
I have a fantastic tooth story about
It
my brother,
was.
by the way.
Fellas, okay, this is wait, my fingers are
What's
long,
going
y'all.
on here?
Okay,
What's
I can't
happening?
wait. Okay, so look.
No, this is
the-
misinformation.
No, we here. This is our clit. These are our lips. Clit, lips. Stay here.
It knows.
And
Stop
here's
doing
the
that with your
opening.
finger.
Maybe put your finger, your tongue in there and your finger sometimes. But stay here and massage. Don't do that. Get in there. Like if you're gonna do that shit, like get in there. No teeth. It's sensitive. It's like your dick is an inverted dick, pretty much. It's sensitive. Don't be doing that bullshit. Like, I don't understand. See, this is why I don't like getting head.
That's traumatic.
Okay, well, I would never say that in my whole entire life.
No.
You don't
Y'all,
like it?
No, it don't do nothing for me.
Really?
Nothing.
Oh my
I'm
God,
like,
you and my
so
friend
sorry.
Mandy are both like that. I love it so much.
No,
So
I see now. I
Right?
will compromise a little bit during
I
sex
prefer
if some dude like if that's their thing. I'm like, sure, why not? And I will let them do it for like a couple minutes. I'm like, all right, can I see you now? Like, or are you gonna come in now? Like, what's gonna happen?
Are you gonna come in?
Are you done
Like-
ringing the doorbell? Or you gotta come in?
Like, yeah, it's just like
Come in the house?
it don't
like to come in the
for
house?
me. You bitches getting teeth, like tooth teeth, and that's weird.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
I was in college. Don't let that. I haven't been
don't
teeth
matter.
in a long time.
It don't matter. It's just
It happened in life. I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, friend. I was in full tears. I was like, what the fuck, dude.
That's
He was like,
Okay,
it
so
did it hurt.
question:
I
has
cried.
anybody come across an eczema dick before?
oh no.
So
That's the thing. Okay, hold on.
I have fucked somebody with like the top was like funny looking, but I made him get tested and it was fine. It was just weird looking, but it wasn't bumpy. Do you mean bumpy? Was it bumpy?
No, it wasn't bumpy. It was like ashy, like he had eczema.
I don't
Like
really.
scaly, like eczema.
Yeah, it was ashy as hell. And I was like, this is weird. Like, what's going on here? Because I didn't realize it until my face was down there. And I was like, because we had sex a couple times, but we had just used condoms and I had never went down on him. And when I did, I was like,
Ooh.
this feels
Yeah,
ashy.
yeah.
Turn that light on. Like, let me see
It
what's
feels
happening.
ashy.
Was it like starchy?
Yeah,
Was skin coming off of it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the-
Nothing
mean, so
like
what
that.
he
It just felt dry. Like when you touch somebody's hand who has eczema or something, it felt like that, but it was on a dick.
I'm literally picturing a snake shedding your skin.
But if
Yeah,
you
that's
looked
what
at
I'm
it,
doing. That's what
if
I'm
you
doing.
looked at it, you didn't see it, or I would have known ahead of time. But I did not know. I did not know.
So it just felt like sandpaper.
Maybe he's
I'm
just
sorry
getting
to
what she's
offend
asking.
anybody with eczema. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't even know it was a thing, but I guess that's skin too.
It's
So why
skin,
wouldn't?
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You gotta get some for that.
right.
what
And I'm
I'm
like,
saying,
baby,
'cause
put some Vaseline on it or
Yeah, get
something.
some gold bond.
something, or change your diet. Like a lot of times, I don't know. I just be reading articles, so I'm not a doctor. Never mind, Kendra. You have this
I'm Kendra.
one.
I'm so interested to hear this story.
It's not that eventful, but it was very disappointing. So the worst, so like how you said, Io, you're not like a stickler for size. I'm not, but this was like a Vienna sausage. Like, not exaggerating. So I had got flued out. Me and my friends got flued out.
Kendra!
I don't even remember when this was. How old was I? Maybe like 23, 24? Anyway.
Kendrina!
So, like, we had been talking or whatever. So I was like, okay, we out here. Like, this is fun. So my friends had left. And it was like, girl, do your thing. Whatever. It was so disappointing. Like, how does the whole
walk through the airport?
Girl, like, how does the whole thing fit in my mouth with no effort? Just like, oh, that's nothing else. Okay,
That's F for Io. It's still Y. It's girthy.
No, it's too wide. Vienna sausage, like.
Yeah, because I'm not a stickler for size either, but like, because I feel like the vaginal sex with one partner wasn't like mind blowing or anything, and then but when it came to anal, like it did not hurt, and I'm not super big into it, so it should have hurt, and he slipped right in.
Too long.
She said too
long.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what a Vienna sausage is?
Right.
No, I wasn't.
Girl, a Vienna sausage is like this. It's like
my
nail is being generous. Like
I'm
it's like
from
this.
this country. Okay, I was not poor. No.
Was he black?
Yeah, and he was like stocky and muscular. He had a nice body.
Steroids.
Oh, maybe he has just a giant clitoris.
Basically,
maybe even taking steroids.
I mean, you know, the penises start off as clitorises in gestation anyway. So
it stayed.
I did not know that.
It stayed.
all babies start off as female, and then as they develop, depending on the chromosomal blah 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 science words.
Yeah.
Then
so basically, Jesus gets it right, and then he fucks it up.
Wait, what
is a?
Wow.
I just said Jesus gets it right and then he fucks it up.
Oh, that's totally different. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I fucked a Vienna sausage before, but he also was not black. He was like Korean and like Irish. And I was thinking like he was attractive, but I didn't either. I didn't think. And I could only feel it on top. like a little bit, and it was like literally, okay, y'all see my thumb, like where it stopped. It was like that, and I'm like, what is? And he would like do this weird breathing thing, and I get it. Like I was listening to a podcast today, and they talk about how you should like breathe,
Yeah, breath control.
yeah, during sex, because so you can really, it's heightened and you can experience the orgasm on another level. And they were saying how. I'll send it to you. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. So this is game changing. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait to fucking get to that. So he would do.
Huh?
He would. That's
Did you
not
say
what,
again?
No, like I fucked yesterday. Like
you said again today.
Well, I masturbated today, but maybe I'll experience my orgasm on a different level. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to breathe as I'm coming. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Y'all, he would breathe and it would be like, I don't think he wants to sound like that. And I'm like, okay.
Save that for yoga class.
Girl, y'all. And I just, it was weird. It was weird. And I was like, I can't keep fucking this dude. Like, I'm bored. I can't be doing bullshit out of boredom.
I'm bored.
Yeah. So,
I mean, so since we're talking about penises, somebody around just because we was bored.
Since we're talking about penises, I have a question for the group.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How does everyone feel about cut versus uncut?
I've had both.
I've never experienced uncut. It kind of weirds me out when I see it, like pictures of it or see it in porn. It makes me uncomfortable. But I have no personal experience with it, so I can't even comment.
Kendra,
no personal experience. I don't even remember what it looked like. I've Googled it before, and I honestly don't remember what it looked like.
So, are we the only two people that have had uncut dick?
Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to be honest, and I don't know what happened. I have had majority uncut. I think I've had maybe 2 cut dudes my entire sex life. Maybe 2.
Insane.
Niggas is out here getting clipped?
They out there.
Okay, so
and
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Card, so
you have black card. Actually, one of the uncut dudes was the Italian dude. He was one of the cuts.
Did you say Italian?
Yeah, he's white Italian.
Okay, so you said that you only be okay. I said
it once. Okay. I said I did it once.
Okay, all right.
And it was terrible. He know who he is. Hey, it was terrible.
My Italian dick.
How you expect them all to be watching?
Oh no, we gonna blast it. I'm gonna pay for some sponsored ads for this.
I know that's right. Look, he's great. He's still lying to women and has a black girlfriend to this day. Good for him. I prefer the uncut ones. I feel like they're more sensitive. I feel like you got more slip and slide. You know what I'm saying? A little more room. Really? I prefer it, but they are not all created equal, and that's the thing. Because I've seen some where I've been like, what the fuck is happening down there? Because then it's supposed to, when they get excited, the sweater should come down. It should disappear. Some of them have so much skin where they be excited and it's still inside the carrying case. And it's like, okay.
So the carrying case, the sweater, she has called it multiple things.
So many.
I love it so much though.
I'm going to tell Tahir to get uncut so I can try it.
Tell him to go reclaim his foreskin. That's the thing. You can do it.
Go get your foreskin back. Let me see something.
Right. You can reclaim your foreskin. Oh no, they get it put on. It's a whole thing, girl. I'll send you the article.
Is it a real thing to get it back?
No, reclaiming your foreskin is a whole thing. Yes.
Where do you get it from?
I will send you the article.
I'm like, now I'm intrigued. See, now I'm intrigued. See, okay, so I dated one
Google
guy.
the words reclaim foreskin.
I dated. Like, hold on. I'm like, look. I dated.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They're just so much more sensitive, and it's so like nice. I like it.
Yep. It popped right up. Surgical foreskin restoration is accomplished by transplanting skin from areas with tissues like those of the penis, such as the scrotum, onto the penile shaft.
Wow.
So it's a skin graft, basically.
Yeah. What I would hate more than an uncut dick is an uncut dick with ball skin on it. Why would you do that? Ball skin is disgusting looking.
Ball skin is different than penis skin. I don't know.
It's darker. Well, I don't know about.
But think about it though.
It's darker. It's all wrinkly.
Yeah, but think about it. If that's on the dick, wouldn't that be like? Wouldn't that be like ribbed for your pleasure, like the little wrinkles?
Balls do have like ridges. Yeah, I don't know. Bad.
No,
You gonna get a
Get
okay.
here.
Y'all,
Put ball
so
skin on your penis.
Let's reclaim our foreskin.
Our
I
foreskin.
see
Your
you here
foreskin.
standing at the door looking at you like, what?
Right.
Babe.
Oh
Just
my
a
No,
whole
God.
reconstructive surgery.
No, I had a boyfriend, a Portuguese boyfriend that was not circumcised. And it would be weird. And he would always say, suck my dick. And then I'm like, why are you just putting it on my face?
Was it that big? Because I would be disturbed.
It was not okay, it was bigger than this, of course, but it was just sitting right here.
That's
But
Vienna sausage, Kendra. I mean,
This is
whoever.
this is Io. This is
Kendra. Yes.
so, but he would just
Kendra knows.
always like, and I'm like, why you always put your dick on my face? Tell me to suck your funny looking dick, like it. And then he never wanted to have protected sex, but didn't want kids. And then was like, did you take a plan B? No, bitch, I didn't. You know why? Because I want to trap you. So yeah, he was fine. That motherfucker was
trap
fine.
you in your funny looking penis.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my kid was getting clipped off if I had a boy.
I was about to say, then you have a funny looking penis, son.
No, look, I just it was just
weird.
weird. But I feel like it could have been like a little bigger. And again, I'm not a size queen either, but I just was like, I don't know if I was just focused on the skin or focused on the fact that he was like always putting it in my face. But I was like, I gotta go. Can
we have another way to ask? Like,
come on, like, but is there really a nice way to say suck my dick? Like, what are people saying to y'all? Because I'm like,
foreplay.
Like, I guess that's foreplay for them, but I'm just like,
I don't really have to be asked.
I mean, I don't either, but it's just like, so you
I don't really have to be asked.
You don't have to say that to me.
Awesome.
It's so aggressive.
Yeah.
Suck my dick. Like,
I mean, but that's literally what you're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, but I was gonna get there. I was going to get there. I was not gonna make your penis.
You just need to find your aggression and then roll up on him and be like, eat me out.
You're right.
Eat me out.
You're right.
Eat me out.
Man. It just sex be so complex sometimes.
You know what used to bother me? It doesn't anymore, but I used to hate hearing put your mouth on it.
Really?
I hate it.
It sounds like a creepy old man.
It's because it sounds old, like you're trying to speak in code a little bit. Put your mouth on it.
Put your mouth on it.
It don't bother me anymore, but it used to.
It's so weird.
Because I've had. I feel like who said that to me was an old man, and it was like, put your mouth on it. I'm like, okay, this sounds very predatory.
Predatory. Yeah, and then
it does. It sounds weird.
Stories of women like being assaulted or whatever, it's like, oh, just touch it, just put your hand on it, please. It's like, ew.
Yeah,
and that's just up there with put your mouth on it for me.
Anybody ever ask y'all to have some sex?
Girl, that's your granddaddy loving ass, okay?
You love a pop pop.
Don't do that because Kendra love a pop pop too. So I'm sure her ass
is pop pop.
How many
Kendra's don't be as old as Dom's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kendra, what's the oldest? What's the age? Like, what's the oldest you would go over your age?
The oldest I would go over?
Kendra would go to 50. Well, how old is?
Hell no. I wouldn't go over like 41.
Okay, Kendra, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
34.
Okay. So at 27, I had a 50-year-old boyfriend. And then prior to that, the Italian guy was like 40, and then the Portuguese guy was 41. But the oldest I dated, he was 24 years older than me.
Same.
Yeah, he was like 50.
He was 49.
Yeah, he was 50, 56. Actually, no. The one who asked me for some sex might be older, but I never fucked him.
That would never.
He was like a year. He was a year younger than my dad, and my dad
Some
is.
sex is the least sexiest thing I've ever.
Girl, he was so
pissed.
y'all. Okay, so this is probably my worst date experience, and he was wealthy. He was well off, and one day hit me up asking me did I want to go to a playoff game in OKC, because that was my favorite team at the time. And we went to a
basketball.
Yeah, so and that's funny. I met him at a basketball game. He had season tickets to the Clippers.
Okay, so, come on, sports ball.
So I'm like, so I go to this. I go to this game with him because we go to Oklahoma playoffs, and he like talks himself out the pussy. Like it's like because I like to like if I've dated in a relationship, I do like to ask if somebody has dated a black girl before. You know, I don't want to be your first rodeo because, baby, it don't get no better than this. But regardless of the bullshit that he said, he did date a black girl. She was a stripper. But I was like, so pretty much the girl came up pregnant. And it's a whole thing. Like, it's a whole thing.
Pregnant.
She fell pregnant.
Y'all, so
she woke up pregnant.
My response to his crazy story about pretty much forcing this girl to get this abortion, I was like, see, that's why I'm celibate.
Why is he telling you this?
Right. Girl!
This is the day you met him?
On the flight over to the trip. On like literally, I'm like so excited. I'm like, I had to see my favorite team, blah, 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 spending bag on me, blowing a bag. And I'm like, I just really wanted to take a nap on this flight over here. And you insisted on
pouring out his heart.
And it's diarrhea mouth. Pussy dry.
Right.
And he was like, darling, I think you're telling me you are.
I'm sorry, darling?
Darling. It was darling. And I was like, no, girl, I'm telling you that I've had sex.
Everything was wrong with that man.
Everything. And I was like, no, I've had sex. I just don't have sex anymore. I'm celibate. He's like, oh, I thought we were going to have some sex. Had I known that, I would have got you your own room. And I was like, had you known that, you wouldn't have took me on this trip, but whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
Some sex.
I thought we was gonna have some sex. Is the least. It's actually the least sexiest. You just, right up there.
Yeah. Like you were supposed to be like, oh, you thought that?
Yeah.
Like let's have some.
No.
Let's have some.
Well, in that case.
And then my goofy ass. I'm not even mad that I
some. Then
right. Sure, I can give you some sex.
Fuck it, I can give you some sex.
Yeah.
Would you like some vagina, sir?
Would you like some more?
Vagina, sir.
Would you like some pussy? Like, no. What? Okay.
I apologize to anyone.
All right, governor. Some sex. Y'all, and then my goofy. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, some sex. It's just weird how people say certain things to you during the act, or it just I don't know. I don't know if that's like the worst thing that has been said to me. I don't know. Like, what's some of the worst things?
I've been growled at during foreplay, and that shit is weird. We need to be full out in it where I can understand where you like, and I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was more like kissy, touchy, kiss me, bit my lip, and goes, and I was like,
you sure you wasn't dating a 56-year-old?
Oh no! First of all, my boyfriend's 28, but no, this child was 26. What does that have to do with the past? I just said this child was 26. I'm just not like y'all. I don't like a pop.
Pop be paying bills.
I don't need my bills paid. Well, actually, I do.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, it's about you. I'm trying.
Like, yes, friend.
No, bitch. No, like.
Well, friend,
your money.
You know how you decided to be honest earlier. I was like, I don't need my bills paid. I'm a strong, independent. I'm tired. I need help.
I'm tired.
I need help.
Look at you playing.
Yeah, I need help. But to be honest, my young nigga pays bills and has paid and did today. So anyway, he was 26 and he bit my lip and he growled. And I looked at him and I said, what porn did you see that on? And he was like, nah, I just do that when I get excited. And I was like, are you a lion? Like, why are you, what thought, are you a bear? And he was like, nah, I just, you know what I'm saying? I was into it. And I was like, I'm not. Thank you.
I'm glad you told him.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I've had a
Oh,
guy
I'm-
lick my teeth before when kissing me.
Wait,
did.
what happened? What?
He licked my teeth.
I know
it
I
was
heard
some
you. I'm just
super.
I've also
sexy
have my
thing,
teeth licked. Have
and
y'all never had nobody lick your teeth?
No.
no.
I hated it. I hated everything.
I hated
about
it too.
This
Yeah.
side of
hate
the
it.
screen. This side of the screen. has
And we
just-
were in public when he did it. So like
Oh, it
we
looks the
were
same for all of
already
us.
kissing, and then I like smiled or something. He just came in and like licked my teeth, and I was like,
Oh, so he went back and came back.
and licked my teeth, and I was like, what was that? And
it's just appropriate because to hear it in the photo behind you, his teeth.
You like
turn around and lick his teeth? No.
turn around and lick his teeth, friend.
Dude,
By the way, it was
dude.
to hear. Oh, teeth licking ass.
Oh my God.
Tune into the more to the story where we talk about to hear licking teeth.
It was not him. Thank God. It would have never worked.
I've had my teeth licked before too.
Yeah. The crazy dude
literally-
who let the
Kendra, is
hair
our
out
sex
my
lives
head.
that like
Like, I don't.
I'm so confused.
I'm also not envious of these two experiences. That
I'm
we
not. I'm also not. I'm not at all. But I'm like, damn, like
This side of the screen has the good sex karma over there.
Right.
girl. Mm-mm.
You know what? You haven't lived since you had your teeth licked. Though.
or
Just
felt
keep
them.
living, baby.
Yeah, that's just strange. I mean, you know, people have weird kinks though, like that get them up. Like you said, the guy growling, maybe the guy licking your teeth or biting your clit. Like maybe that's their thing that turns them on.
They need to be
For sure.
They can't come out the blue.
Yeah.
They cannot be surprises.
But yeah,
But I'm in college, so you don't know that till you're older.
yeah. I mean, and maybe you're the only person that ever told him that, and maybe he think it's something wrong with you, and nobody will say nothing. Because there's a lot of niggas out here thinking it's a lot of niggas out here thinking they dropping off good dick and like mouth work, and they not, and nobody ever say nothing. So they just move through life like, yeah, I'm the shit, and I'm like, nah, actually, nigga, you shit. Like, so what? I mean, what would be a kink that you're kind of into that maybe your partner doesn't know about, or maybe they know and y'all have tried it, or you know, like something like that? Like, I don't know.
I don't think I have a kink my partner doesn't know about.
Yeah, say yeah.
Okay.
My husband knows what I'm into. We're a couple. I won't even say a couple. It's like one thing that we don't see eye to eye on. But other than that,
Is it
you gonna
pegging,
get
like,
it, friend? You gonna get it, friend?
Is it like, cause like y'all know I'll be trying to peg niggas and I've not been successful.
Well,
I would also
just,
like to do that.
I
And my
just
niggas
want to
also
do
like
anal
that.
play, anal things to him.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
And
no, that's how my.
Yeah.
I was close with the old man. I feel like because he put my finger up his butt and I was like, "You like that, don't you?" And I was
He
like,
put it up there.
"Girl, yes,
Did you
You
have
put
nails?
your finger in his butt?
it happened."
Did you have
Did he
nails?
love it? What
I
happened?
didn't have nails at that
Same
point.
question. Did you have nails?
Yeah, no, I didn't
Yeah,
have
what
nails at that
happened?
point.
Because she
He
said
was-
it. I said, "Oh,
Well, you know, okay. So here's the weird thing
Get him
about
out.
the interesting thing, kind of about dating older men. So I feel like because this is really sounds very ageist, but coming off the heels of kind of like Deep Throat, the sexual revolution, and all that stuff. So I feel like older men sometimes are more open, and they realize that sex is one fluid. If you are hetero, I feel like they're more comfortable into venturing into different parts because they know they're having sex with a woman, so they're more relaxed. Whereas,
So nothing we do is gay. Yeah.
yeah, so nothing is gay.
Yeah.
As long as it's with
And-
the woman, it's not gay.
I don't know that that's an older man thing though, because my
Yeah,
young
I
nigga
was
be
gonna
like, "Fuck it, let's go for it." He be like, "Let's
A
try
lot-
it." And if
a
I
lot
don't
of
like
men
it, then fuck it.
Yeah, no, a lot of men that I've encountered have not been like kind of close in my age bracket or not open to doing any anal play. And I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm not into anal play. So they're like, you don't like that shit, so why do I gotta like it? I'm like, but yeah, don't you want to be dominated? And they're like, bitch, no. Like, I'm like, okay.
Would you want to peg your partner though? Like the dude you consistently fuck, would you want to peg your partner?
Or do you just
Yeah.
want a pegging experience with?
I do just want a pegging experience. I don't know. Like y'all tried to shut that nigga asshole yesterday. I was the top of the crack, and he was like, "You gonna keep playing? I'm gonna hit you." And I'm like, "No, like not for real." Like, but he freaked out. He was uncomfortable. But I'm like, "All right, cool." Like I'm.
What if my brothers did hit a girl for that?
Oh no,
Really?
Now
we were in high school, and she was way beyond her years, bitch. And she was giving. I'm not gonna say which brother because he hates the story, but it's true.
He's like, "Damn, what I tell Ayo?"
Right.
Oh no, girl, we were there when he got back. Like from the. Oh no, we were in college because we were there when he got back to the apartment. So she was giving him head, still way beyond her years. Okay, this is pre eat the booty like groceries. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she was giving him head, and she was like sucking his balls, and she went down. He said she licked his asshole, ran her fingers up against it. He said he didn't know what to do. He jumped up, he did one of these. And then he said she screamed, and he was like, I'm so sorry. Then he said he got scared because he was like, oh God, I hit a girl. And he just left. And he came back to the apartment, and he was freaking out. He was like, I hit a girl.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I hit a bag of peas for her face. Like,
no, he just left. But I guess she wasn't that mad because they kept fucking. So I guess she wasn't that mad. But yeah, he came back to the house and was like losing his mind.
That's what I always say when it comes to new things. You got to try it 3 times. The first time you in shock, so he was in shock, so he probably had to try it again.
Oh man, does that mean I have to try anal again?
And then again, so that because you the second time you're like still learning and still unsure, but that third time you know whether or not you like it.
I tried once, my eyebrows was on fire. I tried the second time. We didn't even get to that point, and I just really don't want to go back. Y'all, that shit hurts.
I just feel like it's like I think I'm traumatized because one time I had a hemorrhoid in my butt and I had to put medicine in my butt, and I just felt like y'all remember when Sideshow Bob was stepping on those rakes on the Simpsons?
Yeah.
It was like like every time I was like, that's how it felt. And I was like, okay, what's the easiest way to do this? And I would lay on the floor after my showers and put the medicine up there. And I would just be like, oh my God, I feel like I'm getting anally raped. Like, this is so uncomfortable. But I don't know, girl. My homegirl got a toy stuck up her booty hole, like her little thing. So I don't know.
She got it.
They get a toy stuck anywhere.
I went too far. Played with a butt plug earlier this week, and it was super small because I'm trying to
lead the conversation.
trying to relax and get more comfortable with receiving anal play. And it kept popping out. And it was so small.
Who comes out with that tight little booty hole?
Yeah, that's I was told that it meant that my butthole was really tight.
And I was like, friend.
No, I did. It just kept popping out. It was weird.
I be listen.
Kendra, what about your butthole?
Hold on to it, and it was like,
yeah. I mean, Kendra thought she was out of this conversation, but I was like, oh no, bitch, we asking.
I'm not.
You're not a fan of butt stuff?
No.
Oh. Not giving or receiving, like none at all?
Maybe a tip of a finger. That's about it.
For you or to him?
Me.
Oh.
See, I tell you, Kendra love a pop. They don't move with that shit.
No, Pop be like, Pop, man, I'm telling y'all, that old man was a freak. I'm like, that was some of the best sex I ever had in my life. I miss it some days. Okay. What? I feel like I have a very healthy sex life, but you know, like
I also have a very healthy.
But like I'm saying, like this nigga took my finger and put my finger up his ass. Like he knew that I was into pegging, so I knew. I'm like, this person will probably let me go all the way if I like. But I'm like, also, it's like you said, like this nigga is like 6'5". How would I even do this?
6'5" too.
Yeah, it's like how would I do that? Like, do I bend him over?
Yes.
Is his legs up in the air? Like
maybe.
What happens? Like, do I girl
take him to a gynecologist's office and have him put those legs up in them stirrups and then just go to town.
They scoot forward.
Yeah. I'm like, I think about because I was like, damn, like I've been kicked in the head by a stripper. So I was thinking about like
nope. Take it back.
Right. Yes.
Take it back.
You can't just speed past.
Okay. Farron, you know bottoms up, right? It's
Yeah.
back in Brooklyn. Okay. So I went to the strip club with some homegirls after going out on the St. Louis side. And I had some money, clearly. And so she's on the stage and she's like, you know, like doing her little thing. Her leg is up. So I'm trying to put the money on her. She don't see me. And her leg comes down. And I just go.
Like a cartoon character.
Like right with it. And she was, you know, she freaked out. I was like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't think I have a concussion or anything. But yes, I got accidentally.
Did you see stars and little canaries flying around?
No, I was okay. You know. And then she tried to give me my money back, and I was like, "No, bitch, what I'm gonna do with this? You need this, so like, keep the money." Like,
I just took my money. That's
yeah.
funny.
But I'm like, yes, refund, please.
Okay. I was like, it's okay, it happened. She's like, but it doesn't. I'm like, it's okay. It was the first time for everything. But yeah, man,
So now
like
you gotta do it 2 more times to see how much you're into being kicked in the head by strippers.
Oh my gosh, man, I've lived, but no, so that's the thing. Is like I'm afraid because like I was thinking, and when this happened after he had fallen out the bed. That's a whole nother story for another day. And so I was like, well,
you're not gonna stop there.
No,
he fell.
He fell off the bed. And it freaked me the fuck out, and I almost called the.
Did you have to call Life Alert?
No, my goofy head, y'all. I text my best friend in St. Louis. I was like, "Oh my God, Vernon, so and so just fell off the bed. What do I do?"
Play dead, bitch, until he figure it out. Like,
I was like,
you go laugh at
this
it.
nigga was talking about like next step, adding me to the wheel, like you know. So I'm like, he probably think that like somebody gonna think that I like tried
adding you to the wheel,
bitch. He was trying to have a whole family, get me pregnant, all of that. So I don't know.
With in vitro,
men can still do it. It's women.
Yeah, he can still do it. It was fine. He didn't have no issues.
No, thank you, Pop.
I was, you know what? I was like, you know what? Honestly, if this is my fate, I'm not mad at it. Like I was living comfortably, very comfortably, and it's fine. Like, but it didn't work out. But anyway, so yeah, that nigga fell off the bed. So then I was thinking about that, like trying to peg, like, what if he fell?
Can you describe? Like, was it like he was leaning, talking to you, and then he was
no, bitch, we was asleep.
Oh.
I had taken an edible. We had watched Insecure. I taken an edible, and
did he?
You know what? I'm not sure, but I know what I did.
Okay.
And I went to bed, and then the next thing you know, he comes into the room. I remember him coming into the room. I remember finally like feeling relaxed enough to go to sleep. And I kid y'all, I swear it wasn't like even like 20 minutes into the night and this nigga fell on the floor. And I was so afraid because on his side of the bed was a nightstand. And I thought I was gonna look over and it was like blood on the floor. So yeah, I don't know. But
you should just say that he took an edible because ain't no other reason for you to just fall out your own bed.
And it was like a California king bed too. Like, and after that, y'all, I'm no lie. I was like, can you just get from off the edge of the bed? I'm uncomfortable. So I ain't shit. I'm not shit. But yeah.
He was looking out for his safety.
I was. I
got bars for the side.
Girl.
Keep him in there.
At that point, I was like, what am I doing with my life? What the fuck am I doing? But we've been here for over an hour, and I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. But I enjoyed this conversation with you guys. And where can everybody find you? We're going to go Kendra, Ayo, and Farron. And I hope that we can do this again. And I love y'all so much. And I appreciate y'all. And thank you for inviting me into your circle, Farron. I really feel honored and blessed to be here. And thank y'all for holding me accountable, holding everybody accountable. And I just love y'all.
Of course. You know I'm a good person.
You are today.
Shut up, Ayo. Hey.
Okay.
Agree.
Today.
But thank you for inviting me on. This was super fun. We definitely have to do it again.
Yes.
So I am Close with KG, KLOSEWITHKG on Instagram, and Facebook, and that's or not Facebook, Lord, YouTube. I'm gonna be on Facebook.
A pop.
Instagram,
Facebook for the pop.
And TikTok too.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a real estate agent, by the way. That's why my name sounds like that.
Yes. I was gonna get there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My name is @Chef Ayo Cherry on Instagram. I am a private chef. I am also on TikTok. I really don't be doing that on there, but it's Ayo Cooks on TikTok. I think it's fine. Just follow my Instagram, and you can also find my videos on YouTube. I have a lot of cooking videos on BuzzFeed Tasty, and I won, a couple cooking competitions for Food Network. So just Google it. You can find the cooking, and you can find the things.
Oh my gosh!
I put my hair down.
Okay. Hey, on IG and Facebook, I'm Farron Moore. And I have a podcast that I co-host with my husband to hear more, called More to the Story. And that's also on More to the Story podcast on IG, TikTok, and Twitter, I think. But yeah, so and the show is the podcast is wherever you listen, but the video one is on YouTube on To Hear More's channel. So check us out.
Yes, and I'm going to have each one of these lovely ladies back individually so we can dive more into what they have going on.
My business.
I'm not coming.
I'm just saying, yes, you are. We're going to talk cooking and all of that stuff and closing houses and
closing houses.
Cooking and closing houses.
Cooking, closing houses, building podcasts, all that stuff. That's what I'm saying.
We're going to podcast, cook, and close the house. Yes.
Yep, we are.
Yes.
We are. So look out for those episodes. And I just want to thank everybody for coming and listening and subscribing, and be sure to share this with your family and friends. And I appreciate y'all so much for coming through. And I will see you guys back here next week.
Your hair did a cute thing when you said
Kendra, your hair looks so